Farming on the Rocks, my viewers and subscribers. First, let me thank my 101 subscriber. Thank you so much for the support. I will just be providing an update as to what's new and the progress of the newer. It's not a garden tour per se, it's just to provide an update of the newer plants and what I've planted so far. Okay, so right here we have a new container, and in it I have carrot. You might be wondering, why does she have sticks on the thing? I have 10 cats. There is one right there, and they lay in my garden when it's wet to cool off. So in here we have carrots, and these are the cabbages that I shared. Cabbages, cauliflower and broccoli, they're coming up nicely. Alright, so on the right here, these are the cabbages that I planted here, and they're coming up nicely. Further in, I took off the bean that was here, and I've planted cucumber, so they're coming up. The baby cucumbers, they're just coming up. This is ready to harvest, but that's what's happening there. I have been trying with my lettuces and they're not coming, so I've sowed new ones here, and the same idea here for the cats, to keep the cats out of the garden. So the lettuce, they're finally coming up. Those baby things are the lettuce that I sowed recently. So here we have 4 new containers, and I've sowed some thyme in here. On the other side of these crates, we have some more containers. And in here we have some bok choy in these 3 containers here. So right behind the cabbages right here, we have these 2, and I've planted string beans or green beans. Here is where I had the cucumber, so I took out those, and I've planted some climbing French beans, and they're starting to sprout. So right behind my lovely tire of carrots, I've planted some spices. So this is basil, and in this one I have celery, in this one I have cilantro, and in this one I have some parsley. Behind the little sprinkler here, I have the basil, and it's coming up so lovely right there. Alright, so coming up this way, the cabbages that I showed you, they're coming up lovely there. And here where I had the corn, I replanted, and they are also looking really nice right here. I have also in these I've sowed onion in these 2 tires, and in this one I've sowed some eggplants. Hopefully they come. I have not had much luck with the eggplants. And these are the running green beans, and they're coming up. They should be producing soon. This is where the tomatoes were. Here are some new containers that I plan to put some brassicas in, some cabbages and cauliflower. And these ones are the green cabbages and the cauliflower that is coming up nicely. Alright, so beside the corn I have red cabbages, and they're starting to fold. These are coming up nicely. Okay, so on this pedestal I have cabbages at the bottom, and they're coming on nicely now. They were at the top, and I've moved them to the bottom so they would get more of the shade, and they're doing fine. Up on top I have the bok choy, and they manage the sun just fine. This is a lone eggplant. It was stunted for a little bit, but now it's coming up nicely. In this Taya, I've planted some red kidney beans. I don't have a packet for that. In here I've planted some garlics and they're coming up nicely as well. And in here I have beetroot and they're also coming up looking lovely. And I've planted some that didn't sprout. I've replanted them this morning. Alright, my cucumbers, they're starting to come up lovely. And my vision is for them to come and meet somewhere up here. Just take a look at my pumpkin. Look how big and lovely it is. And in here I had lettuce. It's not doing so well, so I've planted beetroot. Let's see how those do. The pumpkins are doing so great. Both varieties are doing lovely. Alright, so those are my new babies for now. That's what I'm working on for now. Again, I want to thank all of my subscribers and viewers. Those who have not subscribed as yet, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Click that notification bell. Share. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me advice as to what I could add to my garden and what I could change. Alright, thank you again and have a wonderful day. Remember, one plant, one vegetable in your garden is one less that you need to purchase, and one that you know there's no chemical in for you to eat. Alright, have a great day. Thank you so much.